Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what are you going to, how's your intro, how do you want it to sound?
Just pretty much like, hi. Awesome. So, I want you to tell me about yourself and how did you get the idea to start Curve Bridal?
I'm Erin McKenna and I came from Townsville. So I'm not a Brisbaneite, but I definitely always wanted to. I think they're better for us being here, to tell you the truth. But I always wanted to.
Brisbane.
You can pay me later. I always wanted to move to Brisbane. So I always had these aspirations of doing something in Brisbane, something amazing. And I was in sales for years. I sold anything and everything pretty much. So, and then I was doing tour management, I was working in artist management, and I was, touring with all these big hip hop and, R&B labels, and it was fun.
Sounds terrible.
It was really the ishest time I've ever had. I hated it. But then I got old and my body was like, sorry, Erin, but you actually can't do this
anymore.
You're like
null and void now. Yeah, you've expired.
Yeah, pretty much they were like, swipe right, swipe right. So I ended up moving to Brizzy, and I was working in fashion, I was working in sales, and I met a beautiful partner, Jason. And about 2 years into our relationship...
You're welcome, Jason.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was bored and sad and just bashing my head against dead-end jobs and bad relationships. I call them bad relationships.
They are, though.
Like, you literally...
And you need a detox from that shit.
Yeah. I need to sit down and talk to someone. And I would go into these jobs wanting to commit forever, and I would find for some reason or another we weren't a good mesh. And towards the end of it, Jace just ended up saying to me, you need to go into something that you love, right?
I love that.
And I was working for a really, really great bridal stockist here in Brisbane. And they're fantastic. They taught me everything that I needed to know.
Beautiful.
They sort of gave me the stepping stone and the knowledge that I needed to then really commit to the fact that, I could go and do this. So I was getting really good at styling and getting really good at sort of, helping girls find their dream dress. But I was finding that there was this gap in the market. That was more or less, if you were over a size 12 to 14, if you sort of sat between 14 and 20, it's tough. It was really tough. I don't want to say that there was nothing, because there would have been the odd couple of dresses, but
nothing like to an extent of like wide selection.
I wouldn't say so. No. And that's not the fault of the industry. It just is that that was just the educated to purchase these. The designers create them in the model sizes, because that's how it works.
Yeah, and that's the world that we live in.
But there are beautiful size 8 girls, and there are beautiful size 18 girls, and there are beautiful size 28 girls. So my role, I think, in the industry was never to come and combat anyone.
Oh no.
It was actually just to open up
another market
and give them some kind of choice. And so you could come into a shop if you were a curvy girl or a plus size girl, and you'd know that you could be comfy. So I'm never going to judge you on your size or your body or your budget. And then you could come in here and I could at least have 5 or 6 dresses that you could try on in your size that would make you feel beautiful. So that was the Curve. Exactly, the Curve ethos. And then it was September last year that we wrote the business plan. And
that's crazy.
January 2019 now. So
you work hard, girl.
Yeah, I work real quick. Like, I'm so impatient. I got the idea at like midnight, and Jason was like, Curve Bridal, and I was like, oh my god. And I literally registered the business that night. And then we just sort of started making emails, and then I started contacting designers.
That's exciting though. That's the fun part, where your juices are flowing and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna do this,
Wolf of Wall Street, like you're kind of like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. Call somebody. Yeah, you want to be in? Woo! And you're like, you don't have a shop.
You want a dress? You got a dress.
Yeah, exactly. Look under your chair, because you've all got dresses, but I don't even have a shop yet. Come on in. Yeah, so that was pretty much us. And then one designer came on, and then another one, and then another one, and then all of a sudden,
a domino effect.
Yeah, you get some momentum
of this. Beautiful.
Now we're here.
I love that. It should be like open up the heavens.
I feel like, can you edit that in? Can you do that? Insert light from above. Yeah.
What mindsets have made you successful so far?
Stubbornness.
Yeah?
Complete unrelenting stubbornness of unwillingness to change who I am. No, I think one of the biggest hurdles that I have in business is, what do you want me to be in order for me to be successful? And that was my first thing, is like, I need to be me.
Because not anyone else can be that, so why?
And I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it to anyone. But I feel like the mindset is, and I'm stubborn for what I want. I'm impatient. I want it now. And I don't believe in anything not being possible. I just don't think. I think you are the only person that can decide whether things are possible or not, because you either get up in the morning and you go, I'm going to send that email to that person, and even if they say no, I don't care.
Yeah.
Or you go, oh no, I'm not going to send it because they're going to say no. Bro, you'll never have a business.
Touche. What's the best way to start your day?
I have the 3 C's.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Right? I have the 3 C's. Okay.
I'm thinking naughty things already.
The 3 PG level C's. Okay, so first of all, it's my cats.
Yes.
I have 3 cats that wake me up at 5 o'clock every morning to go feed them. Then I come back for a cuddle. So I come back and have a cuddle with my partner. So after I fed the cats or he's fed the cats, we come and cuddle because I think it's important to connect. And
especially start love. Yeah, definitely.
And the 3rd one is coffee.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so wedding trends, one that you love and one that you hate.
I thought about this question. So
I love that. You should have.
I really do. Right? And thank you for that. But I was like, a wedding trend that I love. Okay, so what I do love is I love unique ceremony spaces.
Cool. So I can fuck with that.
Yeah, I'm digging these like circular arbors with the
geometric shit.
Yeah, or like the cool, like not just like flowers in an arbor, like something different, something different florals. Using dryads instead of roses.
Just unique and non-traditional kind of vibes.
Yeah, that kind of like boho kind of dream. And then I hate, and hate's a strong word, but
you hate it.
I hate it.
Own that shit.
Alright, first of all, I hate taffeta. It's a material, and it's like this scratchy,
it's like 80s. Bad chiffon?
No, it's like, okay, there is no bad chiffon. it's like the 80s formal dress material that
like netting.
Almost. No, she doesn't know what she's talking about. So that's my like and hate.
Okay, favorite binge-worthy TV series?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it right now.
I do it too. That also, and Vikings.
Travel plans. What's next on the bucket list in your busy schedule? Can you even go anywhere?
I think if I could, I'll be heading off to New York in the next year to take my first trip to go and dive into New York Bridal Fashion Week. Yeah, I'm going to need someone to stop me from getting arrested, I feel.
I feel like we'd both get arrested.
I don't know if you're the best person for that, to tell you the truth.
I'm not hired for that job.
But I'll take her.
But anyway.
I will. No, I feel like that. And then the other thing is my partner and I, Jace, we really want to buy a beat up old camper van. And I want to go traveling around Australia and kind of just see a bit more of my country because I haven't seen any of it. So
no, I like that. How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
So I'm not mad about it.
Well, speaking of food, only eat one food for the rest of your life. What would it be?
As a curvy girl, people assume that I eat a lot, and they'd be right. I love fried rice.
I love fried rice.
I love fried rice. I feel like it covers a couple of the food groups. I feel like you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Who would you most like to sit next to you on a 10-hour flight?
Jason Momoa.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go back.
I actually would sit next to Rebel Wilson.
Fuck, I think you two need to start. I feel like inadequate for this podcast
now. No, I would have you. You'd be our skinny meat and our sandwich. You would be our skinny to our chub sandwich. I would adore it. Rebel Wilson, if you ever see this, you are one of my idols. I just love how
really sweet.
Unapologetically her she is.
That's cool. And she's Aussie. I feel like you guys would be like besties. Yeah. I already feel like you are, but you just don't know it yet.
I like your new couch. No, I would sit next to her because I'd want to know how she did it. How did she make it through the industry for such a long time?
Yeah.
And crack into the American market? How did she persevere through body shaming
and comes with that.
And everything? Yeah. I would want to be a sponge and then her best friend.
If everything in your house has to be one color, what would it be?
Emerald green.
Me too. If you could be reincarnated into anything, what would it be?
A man.
A man?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. A man. I was not expecting that answer.
What did you think I'd say?
I don't know.
A beautiful butterfly.
Something fucking lanky. I don't know.
And I would buy you dinner, ladies.
You would. You'd be such a gentleman, I feel.
I would be. And then you wouldn't even have to,
Yeah. you know.
And my name wouldn't be Aaron or Eric or anything like that.
What would it be?
I feel like
Brad.
That's kind of a hot. I don't mind Brad. No, I
Brad
feel
just
like
reminds me of Brad.
maybe Cooper.
I
think I'd be like a Cooper.
Like Coops.
Like Coops. Yeah. Like who's that?
Like that friendly like neighborhood pub guy.
I like that. Like those big Coops. Like that's me.
If you could live in an alternate movie / television reality, what would it be like?
I would be in Doctor Strange, so that I could then go into any alternate universe that I wanted to.
Really thought about that.
I really did.
Really like that.
Thank you. Because I was like,
So
I want to be in all of them. You know, I want to be in every Disney movie.
Like,
I want to be in Game of Thrones because I would Cersei without the brother stuff. I would Cersei the shit out of them. I would just be walking through like, you dead, you dead, you dead.
And you just like fucking like burn cities to the ground.
Or Ned Stark without dying.
Yeah, without getting beheaded. But I feel like he was not made for that world.
Like, he wasn't. He was too good.
Too good to be true.
Too good. Yeah. Or Daenerys.
Oh yeah, see, I'd be Dany, like Mother of Dragons come at me. Like,
yeah.
Just
I could see you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be me. Alternate, Doctor Strange.
That's cool, and then you go anywhere.
Yeah.
So finally, where can we find you online?
No, I'm in a couple places. So www.curvebridalboutique.com because I like them short. On my Instagram page, Curve Bridal Boutique, and then on our Facebook page as well. I'm by appointment only, girls, and I do that because I want to dedicate all of this to all of you. In all seriousness, it's not a big boutique. We are a smaller boutique, and so what I want to do is basically, give you the whole shop, the whole run of all of the dresses, my sole attention. And so we do that by online appointments, and so in those 3 spots. And then you can usually find me on Instagram most of the time. That's where I do most of my stuff. I annoy the ish out of everybody. Hi.
Not me, I love it.
No, she's the only person that watches my stuff.
It's just like one viewer.
Yeah, it's like Tegan, morning babe.
And it's like tapped through.
No, I get all the loves, and I'm like, I'm famous. Someone actually likes me.
Someone loves me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing this.
No, thank you.
No, I'm really like happy with like everything.
You won't be when you actually see it. You're like, can't use it. Can't use it.
You use all of it.
Right. That's what he said.
And that's a cut.
And that's it. Done. We're done for the day.